Same thing with those orbs. I clicked, a dash orb didn't do nothing. I, I did what I was supposed to do. What do you want? Basically, that quick flash of artwork is the sign for me to click as soon as something else shows up on my screen. Which I guess works. When a bad transition just turns into memory, right? Yes, there we go. Alright, ultra low detail mode is the way to go. If you have a gaming computer, you probably need to use ultra low detail mode unless yours is one of the top of the line computers. And if you have an entire data center to run Geometry Dash on, maybe you could consider full detail mode. But otherwise, if you try to go without that, you are going to have a laggy and buggy mess. And for that, it gets a dislike. There is very little consideration to players' devices. I mean, seriously, if I was using my old laptop or if somebody was on a phone, you can't play this level. Not even with ultra low detail mode and all that. The spider section, the first spider, it lags a little bit, even with ultra low detail. And with that, we get a medium demon. But it's also, you know, above extreme demon for some people. So we finally got this one done. So here's an interesting fact. I don't really want to pull this up too much, but Puffus is actually known to use a force smooth fix exploit, which basically forces the game to play frame by frame instead of skipping frames. And so if you play a level like this on full detail and even put some limits on the amount that your hardware can run, like how much heat and power consumption that they can use and produce, then you can make a level lag. And because it's lagging and going, and the game's forced to go frame by frame, you actually get a makeshift version of speed hack, and Puffus is known to do this. So I'm pretty sure that's what he used for this. RobTop actually is fine with people doing that. So, oh well. Obviously, that's not something I'm going to do. I'm going to suffer through the lag like a real man and not be much of a man about it. So, sorry, not sorry. GG number 992. Yeah, so, yeah, this is not a level that most people would want to play. The gameplay is kind of meh if you can get past the lag. It's got some tricky bits and some okay bits, and it's a lot harder towards the end. But yeah, ultra low detail mode's the way to go. And you won't find that out until you're towards the end, because that's where the lag really starts to kill you. I died, let's see, after the, like once you get to the drop, right, there's a section where you're kind of just swinging around with the ships and UFOs. After that, there's a ball that gets lots of lag spikes. Unless you have ultra low detail mode, or for me, unless I had ultra low detail mode. And right after that, you've got a really long section of fast gameplay. I died twice in that due to physics bugs that were caused probably by lag. What happens is when the game is skipping frames, it's not calculating the physics correctly on each frame. It's kind of going based on what was calculated in the actual frames that played. And so it doesn't do things the same way that they're intended to behave, and that means you crash and die. Or you go somewhere weird and die there. So the lag and the bugs actually go hand in hand in this one. If you don't get lag, you're probably not going to get bugs. Hi there, Cartana official headquarters. I am not still streaming. I just started back up again after taking my brother to music. And that's something that happened. I was working on this about 2 hours ago. Longer than 2 hours ago. And it turns out my mom is too sick to take my brother to music, and guess who just got a driver's license and needs to take care of it. So yeah, that's what I did, and he was at music class for an hour, so there was no point in coming back to stream, and I wanted to get some Christmas shopping done, and I got skunked everywhere I went. But I do have a lead to maybe polish something off. That's another story. I'm gonna end the video off once I show my profile and throw this thing in the trash. Go away. Don't click on quests. I need to complete another demon for that. So there we go. 992.